It's dementia, it's a disease, and it's going to kill her. It'd be like any of you if you had a drug addict as a loved one, like as say your child or something, and there's nothing you could do. Give her melatonin. I have the TV on for her. I put her to bed. I mean, she fell 2 nights ago, okay, because not staying in bed after I took her to pee. Right now, the same thing, 2 a.m., and I hear her. She already got into the wheelchair on her own without waiting for me to come again. I'm sound asleep. I had to find my shoes, okay? And sometimes I have a leg cramp. I can't get there instantly, but I'm there very quick. The whole point is no self-preservation. She just fell. She just fell. Okay? And she's doing the same shit again. She cannot have the TV blasting or I will hear it and I will not be able to sleep. Now I put my bra on. I took my pajamas off halfway. Getting dressed, waiting for the inevitable. You know? If you won't stay safely in bed where you're safe. I said it to the physical therapist yesterday. I said, if she does not stay in bed and she gets up into that wheelchair on her own, when she either will sometimes fall or not, sometimes not fall, and if she risks it and she falls, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. It's not my fault. He agreed. He agreed with me 100%. She has to stay in bed. It's not rocket science. Stay in bed. You're guaranteed to be 100% safe. Get up in the middle of the night when you can't even keep your eyes open and you're on melatonin, you're on all these meds, and your body wants to go back to sleep. You are an accident waiting to happen. Accident waiting to happen. The best I can do is put these chairs that scrape in front of her door, and I will hear them. But in her room, I can't not have the wheelchair by her bed. I won't give her the walker. I'm not giving her the walker. I can't not have the wheelchair by her bed. Deja vu. I'm not even going to go in and see because there's nothing I can do. I just told her I'm very disappointed in you. You got in that wheelchair without waiting for me to come. You didn't come, Mom. I had to find my shoes and I'm sound asleep. Can't come in a split second. It doesn't work that way. The whole point is she's going to do this. It's sundown and she's going to be defiant. She's going to do what she wants to do, and there's no concept in her of I can fall, even though she just fell. You'd think having the nice medical bed and the huge TV right in front of her bed would be enough, wouldn't you? You'd think that. The meds she's on should be keeping her asleep. They're not. Giving her melatonin. Okay? Melatonin worked one night, and I get my hopes up. And then tonight she's back to pulling her shit. I was able to sleep after not sleeping 2 whole nights. Slept Thursday night. Had a good day with her yesterday. We sat outside for an hour. The physical therapist was here for the home health care, VNA, whatever you want to call it, for over an hour and 15 minutes. I watched The Voice for hours. I cleaned. Did a couple of loads of dishes. Dishwasher. Got on my hands and knees and cleaned the bathroom floor. My mother doesn't stay in her bed, okay? It's not like she's slept a lot either. She went to bed at 10, was up at 12 to go to the bathroom, was up at 2 to go to the bathroom, got in the wheelchair on her own at 2 because I didn't get there in time again. Not because I'm sound asleep, but because I wake up from a sound sleep. And I had to find my shoes and I have to wake up, okay? Even so, it stayed at her room. Took her to the bathroom, you're going back to bed, I put her in bed. And then, just like the other night, stay in bed, watch TV, and I hear noises. It's an uphill battle. And then the paramedics come and she tries to say it's my fault, she fell. You didn't have tape on the floor. Tape on the floor is not going to help you in a wheelchair. Okay? And then I get lectured by them. You're arguing back and forth. Tape on the floor is not going to help you in a wheelchair. You're not going to tell them it's my fault you fell. Well, whose fault is it? It's yours. If you defiantly get up out of that bed where you are 100% safe, then you're going to inevitably fall. And no, she's not going to have free reign with the clicker in the middle of the night so she can blast the TV and I can't sleep at all. That ain't happening. She's like, she's not going to have free reign of the house. It's on loud enough where she can hear it. I can hear it in here, but at least not loud. Writing is on the wall. Every time she's fallen over the past couple of years, it's been because she was doing foolish, careless things. Every single time. Including when she broke her hip. The only time she's fallen in her life, and it wasn't from her doing foolish, careless things, it was when she had the seizure and that caused her to fall. And that was a few years ago, during the pandemic. She broke her neck, as she was in a neck and back race, she broke her neck and back. All this shit when she's getting up out of bed and getting in and out of her wheelchair and all of that, and whatever, because she feels like it, because she has no self-preservation, because she has no concept. It's a disease, it's sundowning, it's dementia, and it's gonna fucking kill her. Joe and I discussed it. If it doesn't kill her at home, it's going to kill her in the nursing home because she does the same damn shit in there. Learning is not even any point in getting upset. I just said to her when I saw her in the wheelchair, I said, Mama, you're not supposed to do that. I'm very disappointed in you. I also warned her yet again, you're going to end up falling. You just fell a couple of nights ago. I'm not going to fall. Your disease is going to kill you. People's diseases kill them in one way or the other, don't they? Nothing I can do. I won't let her roam through the house. She's not going to go to the bathroom on her own. As Joe has cynically pointed out, she doesn't let you sleep, and you get exhausted enough. You won't even hear if you block the door. You won't even hear. These chairs do scrape, like they scrape, but still, she's sneaky and sly, and she just, she's not eating in the middle of the fucking night any more than she could do in the fucking nursing home. She's like, I'm hungry. You ate plenty yesterday. You ate plenty. Okay? You're not eating in the middle of the fucking night. I've resigned myself to the inevitable. Hear her? That's not her lying in bed. It's she's out of bed. She's gonna fall. There's nothing I can do. That's where where we used to live, in that area, when I said that, like, you have to keep that wheelchair near everything. Remember, she got up and walked across to it. He was lecturing me. That's taunting her, saying, haha, you can't get it. I said, if she's right near her, then call us when she falls. That's the attitude. You have to let her destroy herself. And I've obeyed ever since, because I've learned that she will. If you don't, she'll get up and try to walk, even in the place. Okay? She had the wheelchair and walker right near her while she was eating dinner the day of her discharge, and I come in and catch her with the tray in her hand, and she's in the bathroom trying to feed the butts, dump it down the toilet. I didn't know where the fuck she was when I was gone. I had to, I can't watch her every split second. I think what I had gone is to go to the bathroom or something. Something wasn't gone long. And again, she's sitting there eating dinner and everything's supposed to be fine. Just like I put her to bed and everything's supposed to be fine. And she's up. She's risking her life. There's no concept in her at whatsoever of, if I fell once, getting up in the middle of the night just recently, it can happen again. Her thing is, I didn't fall. You didn't fall until you do. You didn't fucking break your neck and back until you do. You didn't smash your head on the floor and have to be helicoptered to a trauma center because you have a brain bleed until it happens. This is living fucking hell. She's up. I hear her. She gets up to pee. She's only slept a few hours, so her body's still exhausted. It's not like she's up at 2 for the night and went to bed at 8. She went to bed at 10 watching television, which is not real sleep. When you have TV or radio in the background, it's not real sleep. And she's up doing shit in her room. And she'll probably fall. And she'll either get hurt or not. So heartbreaking for me. I've learned my lesson. They're not going to take her. I'm not even going to say it anymore. They come. And she has dementia. She won't stay in bed. I beg and plead and cry. Beg and plead and cry. And now I'm just resigning myself to the inevitable. Back in Massachusetts, they knew her. They took her. They took her when I told them she's risking that time, even though she wasn't hurt. I said, you need to take her. She's defiantly risking her life. She's getting out of bed, whatever. And they took her. They took her. Here she's learned they won't. So. Remember, there's a difference. If someone falls and it's an accident, and then they're it's not an accident when she's defiantly getting up out of bed, when she's supposed to stay in bed, and she's not supposed to get in and out of the wheelchair on her own. I left her. I said, stay. I put her back to bed. Stay in bed. You just fell. You know you're gonna fall again, and there's nothing I can do, Mom. You won't stay in bed, and there's nothing I can do. worse when I didn't leave with a wheelchair and learned my lesson in Massachusetts. I got a stern lecture. I share that stern lecture that I share with Jeff. Okay. Wonder if there was a fire, she wouldn't be able to get out. You can't leave that or cross the room like that, because remember, she got up and walked to it. She'll wall crawl. She has a fighting chance in the goddamn wheelchair, but it's still an accident waiting to happen. It's inevitable. But she's not roaming the fucking house. Especially know with the way this house is set up again. Wish I'd never bought it. But I did. Have to make the best of it. Telling all these professionals about this place, and I'm not lying at all. And the irony to me is that I got bad-mouthed in her records, her therapy records. I got bad-mouthed to my face, you know. You're accusing us of not taking proper care of your mom. You know she's confused. Isn't that right? Okay? So let's extrapolate. I picked up all of her meds from that day. We're going to assume it's that day. I know that it was. If she got the meds, that it has to be from that day, I'm sure. But even if it was from another day, I'm pretty certain it was from that day, because housekeeping comes regularly and sweeps everything. But from whatever, it doesn't matter. It was all of her meds. And if we're going to base on what they said, well, you know she's confused, you know she has dementia. Well, it would be the same thing if she was telling me, hey, well, she said it to me and to the physical therapist, male. She's like, the other day, over the weekend or something, they forgot to give me my meds at all. They gave them, like, late in the afternoon or something, rather, and they told me that they have a lot of people that it's the same skew that I've gotten twice. And they apologized. The nurse apologized, but she didn't get her meds till like afternoon. Okay? And that was a mistake. But if my mom ever said to me, if this whole therapy thing hadn't happened, where it's not in her permanent records, they make me out to be crazy and unstable and unwell because I have the nerve to not believe them over my mother as dementia. And I get that. But it's still my job to advocate for her, and all I wanted was them to show me, and I could show, you know, just give me something, and they just wouldn't give me anything. Instead, they went on the defensive and then wrote horrible things about me on their medical records. But we could extrapolate, we could just go, well, if my mom was saying to me the same thing, like I didn't get my meds, or they dropped all over the floor, or they gave them to me late, and I went to the head of nursing. Oh, you know, your mom has dementia. You know, she has. She's confused. But see, I ended up getting proof of it. See, but if I never got any proof, then my mom was saying it, I'd be expected to think she has dementia and is confused. And meanwhile, it wouldn't be the case. That proves that I should never assume anything, and never just automatically take as the gospel truth anything any given professional is saying if it contradicts what my mother's saying. Just because she pulls this kind of, you know, devil-may-care attitude. Joe says she has a death wish, a secret death wish. She's just defiant. She wants to do what she wants to do. And that's it. And she knows she can fall, and her dementia causes her to not give a fuck, or to think she can't fall until she does. Until she ends up dead. And I have warned her, you're going to end up dead one of these days. I kept warning her before, and then she had the brain bleed. Okay? God saved me. God let you fall And it's a warning. You get in that brain bleed. Now next time it'll be worse. Next time it'll be tragic. So I get my hopes up about nothing at all, ever. The melatonin worked one fucking night. One fucking night the melatonin worked. And you think, oh, that's going to be what's going to work. And of course it doesn't. Remember, it's not that she's wide awake. She doesn't give herself a chance to go back to sleep. Proof of that is when I was sleeping with her and she wanted to get up and I stopped her. Basically just, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You're not going to get up, stay. She would fall back to sleep. Left to her own devices, she just defies her own body that wants to sleep. She doesn't give herself a chance. She doesn't sit there and relax. I have Bachelor in Paradise on for her, which is a great thing to watch or go to sleep to or whatever. Nobody's forcing her to stay there in the dark. I'm asking her to keep herself safe, and she won't fucking do it. And I'm told, and Joe's told, we're all told, okay, it's her dementia, she can't help it, whatever. In the end, it's the same end result, whether she can help it or not. See? It's the same end result. I beg and I plead and I cry. If I go in there and put her back into bed, she'll just get up again. I'll go in again. I'll say, you know, Mom, you're going to end up falling. You're going to end up one of the... I didn't fall. No, you did fall. You fell 6 weeks ago. But I was okay. No, you weren't okay. You weren't okay. Brain bleed. Could have been tragic. Blood all over the floor. Helicoptered to a different hospital because the hospital they take you to initially doesn't have a good way to take care of you, to watch you overnight in case your brain bleed gets worse. 2 weeks in the hospital, 4 weeks in the nursing home. You want a repeat of that? Stay in fucking bed where you're safe. Oh, it's still going.